Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Zach, and I'm here commentating over some more local games on the behalf of Whirlwind Games. If you want to check these games out live, we do stream our Yu-Gi-Oh! Locals every Wednesday and Saturday over at twitch.tv/WhirlwindGames, along with other product opening and other TCG games such as Digimon, Pokemon, Flesh and Blood, and just pretty much anything else interesting going on down at the shop. So if you want to check it out, there will be a link down in the description, and we'd love to have you in the chat. But guys, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into round 4 of this week's locals. Drew off on the left playing his Adventure Synchro Pile deck, and on the right we have Dylan playing Salamangreat still. Looks like Dylan did win the die roll and chose to go first, but he's just going to pass with an empty board, probably keeping imperms and hand traps in hand. Passing over to Drew, Drew starts with a copy of Rite of Aramasir, summoning the token, and then also activating the Fateful Adventure from the deck. Getting a little peek into Drew's hand, I see the Snow, the Draco back, the Mare, and an E-Tele with Magician's Souls. So he definitely still has some plays he can potentially do here. Activating Fateful to get a search for a monster. We'll go ahead and grab the Griffin. And then most likely the best target for him to discard would be the Snow here. Discard the Snow. Okay. Effect of Griffin in hand to special, since we do control the Adventure token. And then we will use the effect of E-Tele to summon a Psychic level 3 or lower from the deck. We will summon a copy of Xiamen and then use her effect, paying 6 to search for another punk card and adding it to hand. This will be met with a Veiler. And we will just eat the Veiler. Next up, we'll activate Magician's Souls, sending a copy of Illusionist from deck to grave to summon this to the field. And then Soul's effect will send the Fateful Adventure and the Draco back to the grave to be able to draw 2. We will link these two off into a copy of Halqifibrax, most likely. Halq's effect will be able to summon a tuner from deck, Red Rose. No, we're going straight for the access code line. Dylan knows exactly what's coming, and he just goes ahead and scoops it up. That is it for game 1. Punk taking it pretty cleanly. Let's go ahead and hop into game 2. Alrighty, and hopping into game 2. Hopefully Dylan can actually play something this turn. Not brick on both the traps for the Salamangreat strategy. So, let's see what goes on. Drew did open up Gamma and Nib. Plus full combo, so that's always a wonderful thing to see. We're going to start with a Gamma on the normal summon of Gazelle. He is going to Ash it though, okay? So Gazelle does get the dump. Gamma's still lingering though in Drew's hand, and he could use it at any moment. Letting the Balings go through to be able to add the Sanctuary. Linking the Spinny and the Balinks off into a copy of Sunlight Wolf, then activating Sanctuary to special summon another Sunlight Wolf. Setting 3 cards, attempting to go to end phase, and here is the Nibiru token. The amazing full Salamangreat combo. Alright, he passes it over, and Drew draws, it looks like Magician Souls for turn. Not a bad pickup. We're going to start by activating the Fateful Adventure from our hand, and then also activate Rite of Aramesir. This will summon a token, and then it can also trigger the effect of the Fateful Adventure to grab a spell card. So we'll be grabbing the Dracoback. And then the other Fateful effect will be able to grab a monster that mentions the Adventure token, and then we discard a card from our hand. Most likely discarding the Dracoback, just because it is free. It's just a free discard that will re-equip itself. There's the Dracoback effect engrave. Dracoback will re-equip itself to the token. Dracoback target the middle set card to bounce it back to hand. And then we will use the Griffin to special itself from hand. This will force out the dimensional barrier from Dylan. And then we activate Magician Souls. We will send the copy of Illusionist from the deck to the grave to summon this. And Fateful and Dracoback have already served their purpose, so we can get a free draw 2 off of this. If he decides to go this route. Yep, we will be sending those 2 for cost. Going into a red reboot and a lightning storm. Lightning storm's a little bit late, but that reboot is so nice here. I think your best bet is just to go over the Nib token and then main phase 2 link off the Souls and the Nibiru at least. So we'll go 2k over the token, so 200, 2,000 from the other token. So we're hitting for 5,200 here. We are putting Dylan on a 1-turn clock. Main phase 2, it looks like we are going to be linking these 2 off into potentially something else. IP Masquerena, so that would be able to shuffle back any type of normal summon he tries to use for a starter. I think this is wrapped up. Flipping the Imperm, I'm not too sure. It looked like he was pointing towards the Masquerena. We will normal summon Spinny. Ooh. I think he actually impermed the Griffin. So I may have just misunderstood the motion of his hand. And then here we just make Unicorn with IP, pitch the Gamma, bounce it back to deck, and pass it. That's GG. Well done, Drew. Another locals that Drew just completely demolishes. If you guys like this type of content, please let us know down below. Leave us a like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next one, peace.